What up? Happy Sunday, ladies and gents. Coming to you live from a car meet in Long Island. This one seems to be very American Muscle classic based. Now we got some cool Pontiacs there. We got that car that I always loved. Bunch of Corvettes. There's a bunch of cool cars in general. I'm gonna walk around in a bit, but before that, I want to compare the rivals, the Pajero and the Jimny. So this is the homie's car right there, and I just want to compare a little bit like the interior, the amenities, and the kind of the little basics, because I went over this car before. If you want to see that, click the corner right now, but it's kind of cool to just see them right side by side. So what I love about Pajeros though is that the interior is definitely made a lot more for city driving and just the amenities. It's a little nicer. They all have power windows, they all have a rear wiper, they all have 2 little cup holders here, they have rear speakers, which I wish I had, the headliner, even the center console. Everything in my opinion is just a little nicer. Like the hazard button is here, on the Jimny it's right there. This one has like little dials. On the Jimny it's just like little slides back and forth. This I'm not really gonna count because the Jimnys come with these, like the Scott edition. But even like down here, a little cup holder right there. Like Jimny doesn't have any of that. Even like the door cars themselves, like the Jimny is just a hard little plastic with roll windows, and that's it. Even has speakers here. The Jimny speakers are right there. So interior, I definitely have to give it to the Pajero. I was talking to him about the tires too, because I want to get bigger tires, but he was said that this one really would kill my speed, and I want my car to be a off-road, on-road, road trip car, a little bit of everything. So I guess I will not be getting grabbers. If you guys have any tire recommendations, definitely let me know though. I'm thinking of getting something that, you know, just a little bit of both. Here's a picture of the 2 rear ends. This one has a 3rd brake light, this one doesn't. I have the cool little cover though. He has a cool tire. But back here, I mean, they're not dramatically different, I'm not gonna lie. Here's a look at the driver's side. I think the steering wheel looks a little nicer. I think the cluster looks a little nicer too. This one is just nicer. Like, I think it's genuinely nicer. That's why I always really wanted a Pajero, but I love the ruggedness of the Jimny. So now let's look at the Jimny. So right off the back, you can kind of tell that this one is a lot more bare bones. Literally, like I said, just plastic and a little like fabric here. The speakers are here, so they don't even really sound the best. Like, even when you have the volume on blast, you can kind of just tell that like it's coming from the bottom, and it's kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm thinking of adding speakers in the back, but at the same time I don't care too much. But I love to play music, and I love to play music loud, and having the speakers there doesn't really cut it for me. But like I mentioned here, this just looks a little old and dainty compared to that. So I'm missing some carpet, of course, but I don't have any cup holders or anything like here. Like, this would just be covered. And then same goes for the back. The only thing you get is that little ashtray right there. But like I mentioned, the Jimny is just a bare bones kind of car. I do have something that he doesn't. He has a solid window. I got these cool little things right here, so I like that. So I love the Jimny for what it is, honestly. And I driven a Pajero before, and I've driven a Jimny. I think the Pajero is faster if we were on the same exact tires. It is a 4-cylinder too, but this one in particular, I don't know what the guy did, but mine pulls. Like, I can't wait to like let people drive it so they could give you their opinions. Like, I feel like if I let him drive it today, he'd be like, whoa. I might even let him drive it today. We'll see if he's busy or not. But engine, Jimny, 3-cylinder, 660cc, a lot of wires, a lot of vacuum lines. This one even goes back to like how this one is kind of more rugged. It just looks crazy. Like, all of them look like this. There hasn't been a Jimny that I've seen that it's super clean and like has a nice wire tuck in comparison to this, or even the intercooler itself just looks a little cleaner compared to this one, who's just like boom right in your face. But yeah, this one's a dual overhead cam, 4-cylinder. Turbo's probably just the same, just as small. Actually, the turbo looks a lot smaller on this one, I'm not gonna lie. After taking mine completely apart, even the exhaust looks like it's 1 inch. I feel like mine is a lot bigger. But airbox, everything is pretty much the same. I love that he has a little HKS radiator cap. I gotta get some cool little goodies. I love his horns too. My horn doesn't even work, so I gotta change that ASAP. But yeah, here's the Pajero. He doesn't have factory fog lights. Oh wait, those actually could be. I don't think so though. But he doesn't have factory fog lights, neither do I. My fog lights are gonna sit right next to my license plate. The radiator is hidden a lot nicer here too. Like, look at this compared to this. Like, every Jimny, the radiator is just boom right in your face. Gotta love the Jimnys. But all right, let's walk around a little bit and check out some of these cars. First thing I want to point out is a Subaru right next to me. I always see these on Facebook Marketplace for like $3,000–$4,000, but obviously not in this condition. But I've always loved the RS. STI seats, front and back. Love the gauges right there. I love this thing, and it looks like he actually goes like rally driving. That makes it even cooler. But let's walk around. This is probably an M5, but I was never really a Beamer boy. Cool STI. There's a K-Truck over there too, so we'll look at that in a second. Subaru, Mustang, Vet, Tessie. Oh, big block. The Hemi and the Tessa. I want to get me one of these one day. I just feel like I drive too much and it's not as easy. Now we're gonna get to the section where I'm completely clueless. No, this is a Corvette. I know what this is, but right next to it, couldn't tell you. I think it says Impala though, but wow. I cannot wait till I get 58 Impala. I cannot wait till I get to the level of success or whatever level I need to get to get me a car like this. Oh my God, the interior. Look at my face right now. What? I cannot wait to achieve levels of getting cars like this. I really wonder, like, well, this is 58, so what's that? That's 72 years, 74 years. I wonder if my Miata's 30. I wonder if 40 years people are gonna look at my Miata like that, because I don't think I'm ever gonna sell it, but I wonder if people are gonna look at my Miata and be like, wow, look at this. I don't think so, actually. This is such a gem. Look at the door, look at the handles, look at the windows, look at the steering wheel, look at the dash, look at just everything. Oh my God, the color. I didn't even realize the dash was blue. Wow. Then we got this, which I feel like is also very, very cool. But that is just white walls too. Oh my God. This thing is beautiful though, actually. That wire tuck is A1. 426 Hemi. This is a 67 Plymouth. Yeah, man, I gotta learn about these and get me one day. Wonder how much they go for. We got the Jimny's cousin. Got another Mustang. Some Mickey Thompsons on this Plymouth as well. Mopar. This one is stick. 344 barrel. They all had cool names back then too. This is a Dodge what? I don't know. Cool though. Nice little 240 though. 4 pots. Stick. Sunroof. Always wanted a 240 also. Nice GTR next to it. Ooh, 2 GTRs, I didn't even realize. Back to back. Gotta get me one of those one day too, but I'd take this Challenger and Mustang over that. Ooh, and a Cuda. What a beautiful lineup. Yeah, man, I always think about that. Like, is my Miata really gonna be looked at like this in 30, 40 years? I doubt it, but who knows what time will come. Some more cool classics over here.
I've been in it.
Drop top Challenger. I've never even like been a passenger on one of these cars before. I gotta see what that's like.
That was Friday. I drove home Saturday.
I know it definitely must feel like a boat. Most of them are 4-speed too. I guess the gearing must be really long, or they're just not as fast as I think they are. Oh, what is this little black American K-Truck over here? Look at this K-Truck, guys. On bags. Left-hand drive. It's a 1930 Chevy pickup. This is 90 years old. Wow. Cool Sentra. Kuntegi.
Yeah, it's nice. It gets. Yeah, it gets.
Big station wagon. Where's that K-truck at? Look at that beautiful color of that Corvette. I mean Mustang. New N. I think this is an Elantra. Those are cool too. So is RS5 on the highway. But hey, this guy has a beat too. Nice little sandbar. Maybe I'll ask him what made him want to buy a K-truck.
Yeah.
I think I asked him what made him buy a beat.
Yeah.
Wow, what the hell is this?
I know a little bit.
It's like a RS3 or something? Oh, an S3.
These are cool because they fit everywhere. They're great to drive.
These seats are crazy.
Dude, the whole time I thought this was Mark IV.
So, like, I really want.
Wow, this is like a top 5 Audi right here. Another one right next to it, drop. Look at this. Does it even fit in my camera screen? Barely. But this thing is nice. Gotta love the green interior, man. This just makes me want to buy the car. Oh my god, green floor mats too. That's a Cadillac. Wow, green seat belts. Green seat belts too. That's crazy. Coupe de Ville. Wow. White walls. Old plate. Wow. I need me one of those. Look at this Pontiac too with the T-tops. I didn't even realize there was cars over there. What the hell? That's a thing? They put that many buttons on the steering wheel? Where's the airbag? Oh, they must not have one then. Is that what technology looked like back in 1989? That's wild. This thing though, what is this called? I think it starts with a C. Is it like, I know it's not Crusher. Plymouth what though? Oh, he has it here. Plymouth convertible, but it has to have a name. He paid $40,000 back in 1999. Oh, Plymouth Prowler. I thought it started with a C. Oh wow, this one's automatic. I'm not gonna say that's bad, but why did you even make these automatic? But yeah, these are cool. I don't even know where the convertible top is. Like, I know it's obviously in the trunk, but like, I guess it's automatic. But what else we got over here? This cool thing. This mayonnaise car right here.
Yeah, well, that was a controversy back in the day.
I love how small all the little gauges are too in all these cars. The steering wheel's like covering the complete gauges. Let me get back to my car though. Walk around a little bit some more. But this is dope. This is dope. Look at the glitter on this Tempest. This Pontiac Tempest. With, again, blue dash, blue steering wheel, blue floor mats, and cream seats that I'm just gonna assume are not original. Cause I feel like, come on, Pontiac. Why wouldn't you give it blue seats too? A couple more cars got here. We got this Reptile Supra. Just look at the tires. The turbo's the size of my whole engine. The intake manifold is literally the size of my whole engine.
Cool. Sorry, sir.
This thing really is the real deal schmeal. And I love that he still has kind of the stockish interior. Crazy. Forgot to get the homie Sarah. I will never not record this car when I see it. The doors are just such a flex, man. I love cars like this. It's like people who don't really know about cars, or even people who kind of know about cars, don't know what a Toyota Sarah is. And you just pull up and your doors do this, and it's just finish. Fatality. I didn't get this Alpha too earlier. I know absolutely nothing about this car besides the fact that it is slammed. And it was at the New York car show. But I think my Miata's low, this is a squat whenever you gotta get inside. Ooh, love the steering wheel though. Oh, the gauges too are cool. Look, they meet in the bottom. That's fire. Shout out to this Alpha. So I'm gonna end this video here. Nice little meet in Oceanside, Long Island. You have a mix of your JDMs, 300ZX and some RPF 1s, cool T-tops, cool seats. And then you have this Cuda, 58 Impala, Corvettes. It's a nice mix of both, even Euros. There's a bunch of cool Euros I saw here too. So I'm ending this video here. Catch you guys on the next one. Next video, I think I'm gonna do a highway POV drive in my Jimny, because a couple of people have been asking me how it drives in comparison to the auto I had. And I think mine in particular, it has a stock turbo, but there's something about it where it just feels a lot quicker. Like I can't wait to do a drag race against like that Pajero, or maybe some dude I know, Adrian's Jimny. I want to drag race to Jimny because I feel like mine is a little souped up in comparison to everybody else. But I'm in this video here. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.